Welcome to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In the last part, we were working on building up our city, and over here I planned a new construction office. We've got a new medium distribution office here. We've got a gas station being built here, and we got through our second winter. Now, what I want to do in this video is take another look at the farming. If you actually look up here, you see we've now advanced the date to the 1st of March 1962. So we're just on the edge of the planting season, and what I want to do is add a few more fields before I unpause the game, because I want to see how much planting 6 tractors will do. Because what I've actually done is I've bought an extra tractor, so we've got 6 tractors ready to go, and I'm just going to be very interested to see how much of this we can actually sow. And what we're going to do is try and get this road through here. Just come up like that, and we're going to put a road up through here. I'd like to get another one through here. It's all a little bit tight, as you can see here, as it's just have to. I must admit, building on hilly terrain is probably not one of my better ideas. Let's see what we can get in the way of fields in here. I don't think we're going to be able to get much in the way of big fields. I think we should probably get one here. Yeah, we can get one in about there. I don't think we can get anything up this way. Got a little bit of a corner here. That's not gonna. Okay, so if we put some small fields in here, I think if we put in a series of small fields here like that, I'm just going to be very interested to see how the game actually deals with this. Pick this up. So, okay, kidding me. Okay, just connect that up like that, connect these through like that. We'll just push this road out that way. I don't really want to use leveling out here. Push you out that way. Okay, can I push the road out this way? And can we push that out like that? Come across. Okay, we'll just use a little bit of leveling here. And the trouble is, by doing the leveling, it'll probably affect the placement of the fields. I think if we can get some medium fields out here. Okay, it's not going to be flat. We can get a medium field here. So we'll just. Can we get any medium fields out here? Well, we can get medium fields out here. We're just going to be able to need to try and connect them up. Just, we'll put one there, one there, one there, and that's going to come that way. It's going to come through. Why wouldn't it let me build this road like that? Let's just hook this up here, this up here, here, and we've got another medium field there. So that's added another. We get anything in the field here? Now I know some of you are going to say, well, why is he building so many fields? I just want to push the limit. In fact, we better make sure we can actually add these fields to the farm, because it's going to be a bit silly. We'll get that one in there first. Get that one, that one, that one, that one. And then we'll put that one, that one, that one, and that one. So we've got a lot of fields in here. I think maybe I can get another medium one in here, and then that might be the limit. Because of course the big issue is actually going to be actually collecting the crops from these afterwards. Yeah, so let's push that back a little bit. And we'll just hook that in there. And then we'll just assign those two there as well. I think we can now let the game run forward, and we'll see when this actual farming starts. Now the next thing I've got to do is keep an eye on my crops, because you can see here at the moment my warehouse has only got 146 tons in, and we're not going to get any crops coming in until about August. In fact, we're not getting anything moving at the moment. So eventually what I'm going to have to do is switch my fuel production back to this area here, but we're just going to have to see how that will go. Where are you off to? You're probably going to the gas, back to here. And the other things I'm also doing is building this little bit of road here. We've got this road built here. What I would like to do in this area is get some forestry up and running, but we've still got this to build. I think I'll just speed the game up a little bit. Any tractors leaving just yet? I'm trying to find the exact date when this is going to kick off. And up here, as I say, we've got the small construction office here, and we've got this area here. I don't think I've actually assigned any buildings yet. I was half considering controlling the gravel from here, but I'm probably a bit more inclined to actually control this area here. Now, I've got a bit of an issue here, in the sense that I put this truck on this office here, and it went to the wrong place. I actually was meant to come to the warehouse here, and it's actually come here, and it's effectively stealing all the clothes from here. So I need to keep an eye on this area here. So we're okay at the moment. Let's just get back over here. Okay, we've started. So the start date for sowing is must be between the 3rd and 5th of March, and we've got our tractors out. We've got one here, so all our tractors are out. Let's just have a look. Yeah, so we got one over here, one doing the big field here, one doing this field, one doing this field, one doing this field, and this one guy's off. He's obviously there, so it obviously works on the principle of the nearest ones first. So we got that running. I don't really want to get anything here. This is missing resources boards. Yeah, I really need more vehicles here to be able to distribute stuff. What I should have done is bought a large, built a large construction centre here. I think while this is just catching up, the other thing I want to show you is up here, where I actually put in a coal mine, and I don't think that's actually going to work, because I was trying to get a road up through here, and there's no way I'm going to get a road up through here. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have to bring a road up through here somehow. We can get a little bit of a road there. So what I'm thinking is to put a coal mine somewhere. Just zoom out. Try and get the coal mine in a position. If I come this way, and we can get a little bit more that way. And what I'm thinking is a coal mine about here. We'll just see if we can get here, but the problem is going to be actually, because I'm going to need the conveyors. What I'm thinking is creating a little bit of a platform, maybe around this area here, maybe coming back this way a little bit, back a little bit, and just kind of open this area up a little bit. So it's gone green, but the question is going to be is, can we get a conveyor in here and out? We put, yeah, because I can't trust this to be, okay, this is actually gone, so we're going to leave this in here, because we're going to need to get the coal down off the mountainside. Now's going to come the fun part. Okay, we can get a little bit of a road here. When this is very much a long-term project, but I think the key factor is going to be getting this road down. So we can get down to about here. Maybe just down to about here. Perhaps. Okay. We're going to need to get this road down as well. So we're going to have to come down from there because we're going to have to need to build that conveyor. Anyway, let's just get back and check. Right, this is being built. This is the next thing I want in the process. Let's just check our... So we're down to 85 tons now. So I think what we're going to have to do is come here. And we're going to have to put you onto there. And we're going to have to remove the grain silo for the moment. So what we're going to have to do until our crops come in is start importing the grain to here. So that we can keep our alcohol production, because I've got to make money. You can see I made a little bit of money last month, so we have to be very tight with our expenditure. This is still loading. You're still loading up. You're still loading clothes. Of course, we're going to have to keep an eye on our fuel situation. We've got 94 tons of fuel. I don't really want to start importing food into the silo for this fuel production until it gets absolutely necessary. As long as we got some fuel here, because generally fuel consumption isn't that bad. We've got 34 tons in there, so we should be okay. How's our... So you're sowing, growing in progress. I think the key factor with this is actually getting these fields completely dug over. It's very much like build requires. I think it looks very much like medium fields are probably the way to go, because you can see this one is still going, where the tractors already worked through these medium fields. See, it's already done this one. I've done that. It's working. Yeah, I think the big fields just slow the whole process up. Anyway, so we don't want to get too distracted with that. Right, we've built our roads in here. And during the winter, I did gravel through this road here. I did have a few problems, I think, in this area here. There was a little short section of road that the game just wouldn't build manually. So what I had to do is finish that off with rubles. I kind of would like to, because one thing I noticed about going through the winter is that when you're actually building these, let's see, we're going to assign both construction officers to it, and then what I want to do is like to get this finished pretty quickly so that when the next winter comes we'll have a lot better transport. In fact, talking of winter, one thing I do need to get into here is another technical office, technical services. I think if we can put you in about here, I'd certainly like to get you built. What do you need? Yeah, you need a little bit of I think we'll add you to, I think you only just need this one here. Actually, I think if I double, no, I think we'll just get you to build that one, because we going to need snowplows out here to get things done. Let's have another quick look at our economy. 16,000. Yeah, exports. We've actually exported a bit of clothes now. I'm not exactly sure why this. I'm not exactly sure how we managed to export clothes when my truck doesn't seem to have moved. Anyway, I think it's time now to plan our forestry industry up here. We're just going to count that. I think what we're going to need here is a small bus station. I think we're just put you in about like that. And that will allow us to extend the road out further should we need it. And then sawmill. So the sawmill needs power, wood cutting doesn't. What I would like is to, so how far out can we get the sawmill? The sawmill needs heating. I think if we put the sawmill, say, out about here, say something like that. We'll just get you in about that. And of course we're going to need you out maybe like that. Question is, do I connect this road there, or do I just come out? I think truthfully we just need to come out like that. Actually, we'll start by grappling you straight away, assign you to both offices, and then of course what we're going to have to do is have a road out here. I think we'll leave a road here just in case I do need to go out. And of course what we're going to have to do is build this bit here, so we'll assign you to both offices. Looks like this is being built already, so we'll just keep pushing these little sections through here just to get them finished, so we can be pretty efficient with. Actually, what I could do is, now I've closed off this, I could come back. This is the problem. These little areas here. We'll just sneak in those two bits there. So how are we doing? What's the crops are down to 40 tons. How's the fuel here? We've got 117 tons at the moment, so we're doing okay. We're up into April. And our tractors are still going, because I'm very interested about when these tractors are going to finish. So we're starting to turn around the income a little bit. Need to keep an eye on. So we're down to 1.58 tons of. Problem with this truck is I can't move it. So at the moment it's effectively just holding up here. I mean, it's got a load of valuable goods here, but I just see it says there working distribution office automatic mode, but it's picking up in the wrong place. Right, let's just see if we can get this road down out of here. So we'll just keep working on. We're gonna have to come out like about here, aren't we? Need a free excavator. It means all my excavators are committed, and I don't really want to spend the money. You can see we're down to 175,000. If we're not careful, we're gonna have to borrow money, and if we borrow money, we're not gonna be able to pay for what we need. So I've got to be a bit careful about what I do and don't build at the moment. I mean, I could keep building the various trucks and that here. What else can I build? Anything else that needs graveling in? Well, we got that connection there, so we could gravel in that section there. I mean, it's disturbing the whole road network, but there's not much I can do about that. Keep an eye on these. See, these are not. Oh, we've got the workers on here, so these guys are going really good. I really would love to get this section finished. I can't really go into this section until this section's built. Otherwise, what will happen is that all the trucks will go out, round here and all the way back through there. Right, we've got that built. This is being built. Alright, we're going to add you to the construction offices, and we can add you. Well, we need to get this built. It'd be really great to be able to get some form of board production here, because then we can move the boards, use this distribution office to move the boards from here to here. Although we're going to have to be a bit careful. Now what we could do is actually set this to collect boards from here to here, and then we can export the boards from here out and try and make a bit more cash, as you see. So we're down to 10,000. That's the fuel situation. We're 122 tons at the moment. These guys are producing absolutely nothing because they don't do anything. Do you think you could honestly get out of it? Well, he's nearly actually got a full load of clothes. How's the shop here? The clothes has got 1.47 tons. We'll just get that built. Let's just keep an eye on. So the cement tank is, and so we're looking good. Right, we've broken through on this little bit of road now, so we'll just finish off this bit. You're kidding me. So we're gonna have to complete that and queue through there. Complete. I definitely need to get this bit finished before the winter arrives. So we're still up here. Wow, I've sown every field. I don't believe it. I mean, this is a really big farm. But getting all these crops in is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I think what we will do is take advantage of the situation and just put as well. Let's connect that up. Yeah, you've got a little bit of fuel in here. You're doing well. We've got the paver and the roller here. So we're not really building any big buildings at the moment, so we're kind of wasting resources and time, but I think at the moment we don't really have a lot of choice. This guy's right. We finished this up here. And what we should be able to do now is get some footpaths in. That. And just trim off this little bit here. Not roads, footpaths. I'm just going to hook you to there. Again, we're just going to add you to. It says no construction officers in range. I've got a construction office here. Oh, it's because this hasn't got a road connection. It's one of the annoying features of the game in the sense that it doesn't seem to recognize bus stations as valid connections. See, this one it will do it. So what we're going to have to do is create a footpath into there, which will then work with this here. We're down to 183,000 at the moment, so money's drifting away. How the hell's the? So we're actually making a small profit at the moment. Right. My truck has. This is the truck, so what I can do now is actually set this route up properly. What I need to do is pick up from there and go to there. Your job is going to be to load clothes and unload clothes. And what I want is to have at least 10% clothes in this factory. Simply because I've got to have enough in here to be able to supply the store. Okay, there's something not right here. Now we're going to assign you to there. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. I'm a little bit worried about the food here. Here's your food truck. Where are you? Okay, you're coming back from there. So we're just going to build in this area here. Right, we've now got this road through here. I think we can afford to keep going with the disturbance here. So we're just going to both on here. And let's assign you both to here. The reason I'm assigning both trucks is that this I've actually got an excavator there, so can we actually work a little bit on this road here and down off the hillside? Okay, that's not, so we're gonna have to come all the way down here. It's going to be annoying. We can just keep pushing this down. We just get that. That went yellow a bit. And can we, if we trim that back a little bit? Could I? Oops. Okay, that's up a little bit. Maybe we'll just make this a little bit wider. Off to there. And just get this road down to about here. Wow. And what we're going to need to do now is get a road over. There's a little bit of an old road there. Turn that back. Jesus, can we get this over this way a bit? You just fill this area in. Fill this a little bit. Actually, I really need the wireframe. Let me just get the wireframe. Cancel that. Yeah, we need to just fill in these gaps here a little bit. So we'll just fill in this corner here. Just do this bit and then I'll go and check the situation in the city. We'll just zoom over here like this. And we can't afford to have that big depression in the center there. And then just level this up. I just want to make this connection. This might not be the final route of the road, but yeah, I think if it, and then it'll just come bring you through about here, and we'll just shoe up through here, and then just bring you into there. There we are. So that's a rough outline of the road as it currently is. How are we doing? We're still building this area here. Got a little bit of a footpath there. How's the fuel situation? We've still got 122 tons of fuel. Now the problem is going to be is that this is always going to be drawing in clothes. Right, we're out of clothes. Ah, this guy's stealing clothes again. And I think this is one of the problems with this. And I can't move him on, so what we're going to have to do is do an emergency purchase here in dollars of clothing. Otherwise, what's going to happen is that... okay, and then we'll have to cancel it again. Oh, he's left now. I think that's the problem, that having a warehouse like this, which is then supplying food to an item to a shop, these just effectively steal that production. I think what we may have to do is need to increase this to about, say, 30%, because what it needs to be is the equivalent of his load, or the load of whatever we've got in here. So what's this? He carries 3.5 tons. So whatever we got to have in here of the way of clothes has to be more than 3.5 tons before they arrive. So actually, what's that? So clothes is 16.5. So 16.5, 10% is 1%. So we probably need to push that. Yeah, 30% should be okay. And I just want to see whether that actually... I caught it in time. This is no kindergarten, so my kindergarten's filling up again. Wow. Let's have a quick look at the populations. We've got a population of 1,278. We've got 563 workers. We're getting quite a lot of educated workers now. And the city's growing. And I mean, it's pretty good. We've got a few people there. I'm kind of inclined to bring in another flats, although you're full. You're not quite so full. So we got a little bit of spare capacity just at the moment. My hospital, we got doctors in. Getter's doing well. Yeah, we've got a little bit. Maybe it's time to bring this office in. So we'll build another block of flats. So this is coming along, and I think we need to allocate these as well. So we'll allocate you to there. Let's allocate you to there and there. So let's have a look. We've actually made 7,000 profit. Not much, but hopefully it's going to hold up. We're down to 122 tons of fuel. We're up to May. Actually, what is our current exports? Last month, so we exported 2,682 in gravel, 5,000 in alcohol, 9,000 in clothes. Why are we exporting food? That doesn't make sense. We shouldn't be exporting food. Is there something wrong here? We should be importing food. Cargo station. What are you exporting food for? Although we got a surplus of food here. Let's just check the loading on this truck. You actually need 6 tons of clothes. Actually, how much crops can you carry? 9.6 tons. I think we're going to assign you back to there, because I think we need to make the necessary adjustments here now. So what we're going to do is come here. You need to go here. The combine needs to go back to there. And how many? We've got 4 cover holes, and we'll have 5 combines. When I've got a little bit of cash, I could buy. I think I can get another combine. So what we'll do is we'll just pull another tractor back. We've got a little bit of crops actually stored in the farm. We're not harvesting yet, are we? No. Okay. You come back to there. You go to there. That will give me. I need some more covered halls. So just let this get into here. Don't know if he's going to fill in this spare slot, which is most likely. Yeah, so that will give us 5 combines. Pull the tractors back. It's my cement truck. Am I running out of cement? Ow. Okay, cement truck. We have to buy some cement. Customs, load, unload. Concrete plant, unload. So we're going to have to manually import some more concrete. And what was I looking at? And I've got a fuel truck here, which I don't need. And we've got you that can give 9.6 tons. And that gives me another spare slot. And I get something. Okay, so we're going to have to buy a covered hall. Also, give me a really big cover hall. That's 9.6 tons. That's 7 tons. That's 10 tons. It's going to cost me 6,000, but I think we're going to have to go for it. And get you there. So. It's a bit annoying that my farm is sat on 14 tons of crops. I'm just going to look at this. We're okay. I'm probably going to lose money again on this, but we're just going to have to be a bit canny. I'm just going to fill in those 2 sections. Definitely want this completed by winter. There. Right, so we got our sawmill operating, and I didn't assign you to the office. Let's assign you. Yeah, a bit of a fail there. And just have to assign you and you. Just have to get this built as well. Cash is getting a little bit dire. Right, we got this built, but we can't actually afford to buy any snowplows. So what I will do is send one of these up to here. Put one of you up here. We'll be able to do that work. So we're up on the 9th of June. All our crop fields are growing. And just to check, so nothing's near actually ready for harvest at the moment. I think what we'll do is we'll have that bit of rope there as well. Get that done. Okay. Do with a few footpaths filled in as well. Trying to think of a. I think we could probably gravel in that footpath there. Just assign it to that one. I do need to get these footpaths finished as well. So we're 30,000 down at the moment. Yeah, cements. Why am I 30,000 down? Foreign manpower. Did I just bring in some more? I thought all the auto-populate was off on these. Oh, that's annoying. Oh. Yeah. Is that because I planned these before I switched it off? But you can't switch these off. Ah, that's really, really annoying. Never mind. That's the way it goes. So we've actually got workers out here. Workers can actually get to here, and they actually get. You can get to the bus station. Could they actually get to here? I mean, I was expecting to bus people round the actual. Right, we got a tiny little bit left to do here. I'm going to do that. We can get that sorted. So we've got 3.56 tons of clothing now. We haven't quite yet got to 30%, which is probably decreasing my income. Yeah, we're going to have to be a bit careful here because we're going to need to buy the equipment for this. Okay, got a new type of vehicle available. Bus. Okay, let's just clear out some of these messages. Alright, we got a new covered hall. Last chance to buy that one. Wow. How many of these have I got? And we got a new road crane, new ambulance. That looks like a trolley bus or tram. Yep. Oh, we had a fire. Wow. I'm glad my fire service is on. That would have been devastating. That to have burnt down. And we got a new dumper. Okay. How's the fuel? Still got 122 fuel, so we're doing okay for fuel. I think what I want to do is just let it run through until we start harvesting, and then that's where I'll call it for this part. And I'd really like to get this sorted out as well. We've just nearly got this built. You're not on the construction list. That's not good. We seem to be able to get workers out here. I mean, there's people who seem to be able to get out here. I don't know if it's because they get to the bus stop and they can then walk through to here. I mean, that'd be pretty neat if that actually is the case. How's the storage go? Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty tempted to put another dumper on the gravel export route, because you're sat here doing nothing at the moment. So you actually, I'm going to put you there, and what we're going to do is add a new there. Your job is going to be to pick up gravel and unload gravel there, which is everything over 40%. So what we can do is control this in preparation for when we move away from the city, and eventually we'll just move the other dumpers onto that process. I think at the moment the more gravel we can export the better. Why did you come all the way up here? Oh, gas station. This is annoying me. I want you. Right, we've got a fuel tanker here. Right, we're going to assign you to here. And now what we're going to do is add you to here. And unload. And what we're going to do is we have to wait. Wait for him to get here so we can add fuel. Right, you can pick up fuel. I think we'll just keep that at 30%. Actually, what am I doing? That shouldn't be the warehouse, customs house. That should be there. So your job is going to be to pull the fuel up from there. I must admit, the auto purchase can be really annoying sometimes. Let's just check. What that will do is bring the fuel up to here to keep everything fueled up here in this area. Okay, we've now got this built here. And we've actually got people working here. We have to buy some mechanisms though. That carries 12 tons of wood. That carries... I think if we just get 2 of those for the moment, get them going out, picking stuff up. We've now got this area here. So you should be able to make boards. How much have we got in the way of boards here? So we come to this workshop here and add you as a source. You've got to load boards there and drop them off there, and you will no longer collect boards from there. So your job will be to collect the boards from there now going forward. I think at the moment we won't bother with putting a bus in there just to save a bit of money, and we'll just that's going to go to there. These guys are going to start to produce boards. So what we need to do now is get a reasonable percentage in boards in here so we can actually supply this area here. And then what we will do is then use a truck. We're going to need an open hall here. What we're going to need is an open cover in here, which when this gets too high, we will then export the boards. Is down to 145,000, and how much will an open hall cost me? Open hall, that's going to cover boards. I want something that's going to give me 1 ton of boards, 12 tons of boards. That's 6,000. $12 tons is going to be quite a lot. I don't really want that's 13 tons. I think 9 tons would be. I think we'll allocate you to there. This fills this up here, and then what we're going to do, I'm going to have to build some bigger distributions here. So in here you're going to load boards when it gets over, say, 40%, and then you're going to unload well, we don't load anything here, and we're going to unload boards there. Is that right? Yeah, we're not importing anything on this station. What we want to do is export any surplus. So that's looking good. Right. Okay, actually got 27 tons there already. Wow, we're really pushing these out, so. And then why aren't you operating? Here's the cover haul coming in. Wow. This is very efficient. A lot more efficient than I thought it was going to be. Okay. I'm happy with that. Let me just see income wise. Last year exports. So we exported some clothes, some gravel, some alcohol, and so we didn't actually do that much in the way. We got 2,000 to 12,000. This month we were making a little bit more. Import wise, we're we're only selling boards for 21 rubles a ton. I think this is by per ton. But at the moment, everything happens. Uranium oxide. We can sell it. We can buy it. Why would we want to buy it? Nuclear fuel, nuclear waste. We can buy it for minus. Can we actually buy nuclear waste? Not sure what we'd do with it if we did, but a curious thing. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.